The Tokyo 2020 Olympics have been moved by a year to 2021, but organizers still need to tackle several major issues if they are to pull off the event in the Japanese capital next year. This is Sports Fire. Cancellation. The International Olympic Committee and Japanese organizers have said that the Games will not take place if they are to be postponed again. So that is the nightmare scenario for both the IOC and organizers as they stand to lose billions of dollars of already poured into investment into the event. Japanese organizers alone stand to lose up to $12 billion they have already invested into the Olympic Games in the past 7 years, while the IOC has several more billions at stake in sponsorship contracts and broadcasting rights. The international federations, in turn, would lose out on millions that they get from the International Olympic Committee through the Olympic Games every 4 years, and it is money that helps them keep them afloat. Qualifying. The other thing the IOC and Japanese organizers need to tackle is the qualifying. Qualifying events across the world need to be staged over the next few months to ensure that athletes are given a level playing field to compete and qualify for the Olympics. But with current situations and traffic and travel restrictions in place in many countries around the world, this looks to be an impossible puzzle at the moment. Safe environment. Let's say the IOC and organizers pull off and organize the Games next year. They still need to be organized in a safe environment for both athletes, fans, and visitors to the country. So how will the Games look? Will they be in a sterilized environment where access to athletes will be almost impossible? Will there be a lockdown on the Olympic Village? Will fans be allowed to travel to Japan? These are all issues that the IOC and organizers still need to iron out. Decision time. The IOC has said it is not planning with anything other than postpone Games in 2021, but there's still the need to have a final decision of whether the Games can go ahead or not. Japanese Games organizers have said they're planning to have a decision by next spring on whether the Games will actually go ahead or not. IOC impact. Apart from the cash the IOC stands to lose, it must also restore its ties with athletes groups around the world. Athletes have been infuriated by the IOC's insistence earlier in the year that the Games could go ahead this year, until they caved in under immense pressure from athletes groups to postpone the Olympic Games. Now the IOC must restore these ties and restore faith in the Olympic body on the side of the athletes in order for the Olympic Games to be the light at the end of the tunnel as the IOC has said it will be.